Gather round, my dear ones, and let me tell you the tale of how Zeus, the mighty king of the gods, came to be. Long, long ago, before Zeus or any of the Olympian gods were born, the universe was ruled by the Titans. These were mighty beings, children of Gaia, the earth, and Uranus, the sky. The Titans were powerful and ancient, and among them, Cronus stood out. He was the youngest, but also the most cunning and ambitious. Cronus had a dark secret, my little ones. You see, his father Uranus was a cruel and oppressive ruler. He feared his own children and imprisoned them deep within the earth, causing a great pain to Gaia. Unable to bear this any longer, Gaia conspired with Cronus to overthrow Uranus. She gave Cronus a sharp sickle, and with it, he ambushed his father, castrating him and seizing power for himself. But here's the twist, my dears. As Cronus took the throne, he was warned of a prophecy. Just as he had overthrown his father, one of his own children would someday overthrow him. This prophecy haunted Cronus, filling him with fear and paranoia. Cronus married his sister Rhea, a kind and nurturing Titaness. Together, they had children, beautiful, powerful gods and goddesses who were destined for greatness. But Cronus, consumed by the prophecy, could not allow them to live. Each time Rhea gave birth, he did something unthinkable. He snatched the newborn child and swallowed it whole, trapping them within his belly. One by one, Hestia, the goddess of the hearth, Demeter, the goddess of the harvest, Hera, the queen of the gods, Hades, the lord of the underworld, and Poseidon, the god of the seas, were devoured by their own father. Can you imagine, my little ones? A father so afraid of losing his power that he would destroy his own children? Poor Rhea was heartbroken, but she was also clever and determined. She would not let this continue. When Rhea was pregnant with her sixth child, she could not bear the thought of losing another baby. She sought the help of her parents, Gaia and Uranus, who were still deeply connected to the earth and the heavens. They advised her to hide the child and trick Cronus. Rhea traveled to the island of Crete, a lush and secluded place where she gave birth in secret to her sixth child, a son. This child, my dears, was Zeus, the future king of the gods. To protect him, Rhea entrusted him to the care of the nymphs Adrasteia and Ida, who raised him in a hidden cave on Mount Ida. But Rhea knew she had to deceive Cronus to keep Zeus safe. She wrapped a large stone in swaddling clothes, making it look like a newborn baby, and presented it to Cronus. Blinded by his fear and arrogance, Cronus swallowed the stone without a second thought, believing he had once again thwarted the prophecy. Now, let me tell you about Zeus's childhood. Hidden away in the caves of Mount Ida, Zeus was raised by the nymphs Adrasteia and Ida. The cave was a place of magic and mystery, my little ones, filled with the sounds of bubbling springs and the whispers of the wind. It was here that Zeus spent his earliest years, safe from the wrath of Cronus. To nourish the young god, the nymphs brought him the milk of the goat Amalthea. Amalthea was no ordinary goat, my dears. She was a divine creature, her milk rich with the essence of the heavens. It was said that her golden horns sparkled like the sun, and her coat shimmered like the stars. Zeus grew strong and healthy, his divine nature blossoming under her care. But even in this hidden sanctuary, danger loomed. Cronus was a powerful Titan, and his spies roamed far and wide. To protect Zeus, The nymphs enlisted the help of the Curetes, a group of fierce and loyal warriors. These warriors performed a strange and wondrous ritual, my little ones. They danced and clashed their spears against their shields, creating a thunderous noise that echoed through the caves and forests of Mount Ida. Why did they do this, you ask? Well, my dears, it was to drown out the cries of the infant Zeus. You see, even as a baby, Zeus's voice carried the power of the heavens, and if Cronus were to hear it, he would surely come searching. The Curetes' noisy dance became a shield of sound, protecting the young god and ensuring his safety. As Zeus grew older, he began to show signs of his divine power. He was no ordinary child, my little ones. He was destined to rule the cosmos. One day, while playing with Amalthea, Zeus accidentally broke off one of her golden horns. Can you imagine how he must have felt? The goat who had nourished him, who had been like a mother to him, was now hurt because of his carelessness. But Zeus, even as a child, had a kind and noble heart. To make amends, he blessed the broken horn, infusing it with his divine power. This horn became the cornucopia, or the horn of plenty, a magical object that could provide an endless supply of food, drink, and abundance to its owner. The cornucopia became a symbol of Zeus's generosity and his connection to the natural world, a reminder that even in his youth, he was a god of great power and compassion. As Zeus grew into a young man, the nymphs and the Curetes began to reveal the truth about his family. They told him of his father Cronus and how he had swallowed Zeus's siblings Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon out of fear of the prophecy. They spoke of Rhea's bravery and cunning and how she had saved Zeus from his father's wrath. Hearing this, Zeus was filled with a mix of anger and determination. He could not stand by while his siblings suffered, trapped within Cronus's belly. He knew that it was his destiny to free them and to challenge his father's tyranny. Even as a young god, Zeus understood the weight of his responsibility. He vowed to set things right, to bring justice to the cosmos, and to take his rightful place as the ruler of the gods. After learning the truth about his family, Zeus knew he could not face Cronus alone. He needed a plan, and for that, he turned to Metis, the Titaness of wisdom and cunning. Metis was known for her sharp mind and clever strategies, and she became Zeus's greatest ally. She advised Zeus to disguise himself and infiltrate Cronus's court. But that wasn't all. She also gave him a special potion, a concoction so powerful it could force Cronus to vomit up the children he had swallowed. This potion was the key to freeing Zeus's siblings and turning the tide against the Titans. Zeus, now a young and powerful god, followed Metis's plan to the letter. He disguised himself as a humble cupbearer, a servant who would bring drinks to Cronus and his court. Cronus, arrogant and overconfident, did not recognize his own son. Zeus, playing his role perfectly, served Cronus the potion mixed with his drink. And oh, my little ones, what happened next was nothing short of spectacular. Cronus, after drinking the potion, began to heave and retch violently. One by one, he vomited up the children he had swallowed years ago. First came Hestia, the gentle goddess of the hearth, then Demeter, the nurturing goddess of the harvest, followed by Hera, the proud queen of the gods, Hades, the brooding lord of the underworld, and finally, Poseidon, the tempestuous god of the seas. Despite being trapped inside Cronus for so long, Zeus's siblings emerged alive and fully grown, their divine power undiminished. It was a moment of triumph and reunion, my dears, as Zeus stood with his brothers and sisters, ready to take on their father and the Titans. With his siblings freed, Zeus knew the time had come to challenge Cronus and the Titans. This great war, known as the Titanomachy, would last 10 long years and shake the very foundations of the cosmos. On one side were the Titans, led by Cronus, who had ruled the universe for ages. On the other side were Zeus and his siblings, the younger gods who would become the Olympians. But Zeus knew they needed more than just their own strength to win this war. He ventured into the depths of Tartarus, the darkest and most terrifying part of the underworld, where the Cyclopes and the Hecatonchires, 100-handed giants, had been imprisoned by Cronus. Zeus freed these mighty beings, and in gratitude, they joined his cause. The Cyclopes, skilled craftsmen, forged powerful weapons for the gods. For Zeus, they created the thunderbolt, a weapon of unimaginable power that could shake the heavens and the earth. For Poseidon, they crafted the trident, a symbol of his dominion over the seas. And for Hades, they made the helm of darkness, a magical helmet that allowed its wearer to become invisible. With these weapons, and the help of the Cyclopes and Hecatonchires, Zeus and his siblings waged war against the Titans. The battle was fierce and chaotic, my little ones. The earth trembled, the seas roared, and the skies blazed with lightning as the gods clashed with the Titans. The Hecatonchires, with their 100 hands, hurled massive boulders at the Titans, while Zeus unleashed his thunderbolts with devastating precision. After 10 years of relentless fighting, the Olympians emerged victorious. Zeus and his siblings defeated Cronus and the Titans, casting them into the depths of Tartarus, where they were imprisoned for eternity. The Cyclopes and Hecatonchires stood guard, ensuring the Titans could never escape. With the Titans defeated, Zeus and his siblings claimed their rightful place as the rulers of the cosmos. They divided the world among themselves. Zeus became the king of the gods and ruler of the sky. Poseidon took dominion over the seas, and Hades became the lord of the underworld. Zeus established his throne on Mount Olympus, a place of breathtaking beauty and divine power. From there, he ruled with wisdom and justice, overseeing the affairs of both gods and mortals. He was a fair and just ruler, my little ones, but he was not without his flaws. Zeus was known for his strength, his wisdom, and his ability to mediate conflicts among the gods. He was the protector of the weak and the punisher of the wicked. Mortals prayed to him for fair weather, victory in battle, and guidance in upholding the law. Temples and altars were built in his honor, and he was revered as the greatest of all the gods. But Zeus was also known for his passions and his many love affairs. Though he married his sister Hera, the goddess of marriage and family, he often strayed from their union. His affairs with both goddesses and mortals caused much strife and drama among the gods, and Hera's jealousy became legendary. Despite these flaws, Zeus remained the undisputed king of the gods, his authority respected by all. Under Zeus's rule, the cosmos entered a new era of stability and order. The Olympian gods became the central figures of Greek mythology, their stories shaping the beliefs and culture of the ancient world. Zeus's reign was marked by both his greatness and his imperfections, reminding us that even the mightiest of gods are not without their flaws. Zeus fathered many children, both divine and mortal, who played significant roles in Greek myths. Among them were Athena, the goddess of wisdom, Apollo, the god of the sun, Artemis, the goddess of the hunt, Hermes, the messenger of the gods, and Heracles, the greatest of Greek heroes. These children carried on Zeus's legacy, each contributing to the rich tapestry of Greek mythology. And there you have it, my dear ones, the story of Zeus, the king of the gods. I hope you enjoyed this tale as much as I enjoyed telling it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more stories like this. Until next time, this is Uncle Ben signing off. Take care, and may the gods watch over you.